like, all right, this is stupid.
Yeah.
And, like, the build-up to the Cena thing, they're like, oh, yeah, you saw this build last night. No, you didn't. If you didn't watch the after show, you didn't see the build-up to it.
So what strikes me is, okay, so you're going to have Bryan and Reigns fight at Fastlane. You know Bryan's going to be the face in the whole fucking thing. That's going to make Reigns the heel.
For that.
And if Reigns wins, that all shit's going to come apart. And he's still going to be the heel fighting Brock Lesnar because people like Brock Lesnar over almost everybody.
Well, even Triple H was addressing that too in the thing. It was like, when Stone Cold was like, yeah, he's white hot right now. And he's like, yeah, he's a heel and it's white hot, but it's bringing in money for us, so.
Yeah.
And Brock is putting on good matches. I mean, that match at Royal Rumble was crazy.
Was fucking sick.
I want to know if he actually broke his rib.
Look, Seth Rollins is a douchebag.
On camera, yeah.
On camera. I don't know him off camera, but his character, I fucking hate it.
Which is what they want.
Right.
So he's doing a great job at it.
But the guy can fucking wrestle. He puts on a show in every friggin' match he's in. Douchebag or not, you know?
Yeah.
And he keeps Cena from looking bad.
Yep. That's because he's willing to do crazy shit.
The only thing I'm getting sick and tired of is Brock coming in and just doing fucking suplex moves.
No, that's the best part.
Let's just do suplexes.
He's saving his body for UFC.
But they said they didn't even know if he was going yet.
Yeah,
that decision hasn't even been made.
What's Triple H gonna say? Yeah, we pretty much know he's gonna leave after Mania. Which actually, you know what? If he said that, the network buys just for Mania would probably go so up just to see him in his last WWE match.
I was on Ameritrade today and I was looking at WWE stock.
Yeah.
It's only $12 a share.
You want to buy into WWE?
I was thinking about buying some shares.
In WWE?
It's gotta go up. $12 a share? Come on. The company that I worked for, the shares were like $50-something.
Actually, I think the company I work for, we have private shares, but our shares are valued at like $36 a piece.
But that's gotta go up. I mean, it's only been on the, how many years has it been on the public? 10 years?
04, yeah, so 10 years.
That's low for fucking...
$12.
Yeah, I think it was at like $12.98 this morning, or $12.95 or something like that.
Let me know when it's $9.99. They should reset.
Then I'll buy it.
They should reset the stock number to $9.99, and I'll buy so many shares of it. I'll empty my bank account into WWE stock.
I want to buy 100 shares. Yeah. Actually, I want to buy 999 shares at $9.99.
How many shares would you like? $9.99. Oh.
I love how H&R Block does that commercial now. Because they can't use $9.99, yeah. $9.99.
Yeah, does WWE have $9.99?
They must have trademarked it because...
Oh my god, that's... You would think, like, if I'm them, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck shares. Like, first of all, everybody that's already bought shares, their shares go up. If they do it to, like, plug the network, and they're like, yeah, our shares are $9.99 a piece... Oh. But then I think once you get under $10, people start getting worried. They're like, oh my god, they're going out of business.
Yeah.
Like when Blockbuster shares were like 15 cents.
Oh, that would have sucked.
Yeah, I know, right? If you had shares in Blockbuster during Netflix.
I have no idea on what to buy and what not to buy, and you know, I don't have that kind of money to go out and drop $1,000 on fucking.
No, neither do I, but.
But I'd go out and buy maybe 100 shares of some places have limits on what you can buy.
Yeah.
Like, you limit, maybe you have to buy 100 shares. What if I just want to buy like 12 shares?
When I leave my job.
$9.99 shares.
When I leave my job, I'm going to roll my ESOP into my 401k, then I should empty my 401k into WWE stock. Like,
well, that's what I'm living off of right now.
WWE stock or your 401k?
My 401k. And boy, did I take a hit on my taxes for that stupid move. Awesome.
Either that or a Roth, and I'll just put all my Roth into.
Although, if I took some of that money and I put it into that, I guess I wouldn't take much of a hit because I'd be moving it for money. But I probably should have did that. That way I wouldn't have taken such a hit.
Yeah.
Dumbass!
As for just telling the listeners our financial situations.
Yeah. I'm a poor white guy that does a podcast for nothing.
I'm a college-aged white guy who also does a podcast for nothing.
But I enjoy it.
But I do. Did you see the Game of Thrones trailer?
Sadness.
So excited.
We no longer have HBO.
Oh!
I went on the other night and I'm like, HBO, where's HBO?
Well,
gone. But I think I can go on Shush. I think they put it up next night, so.
either them or Project Free TV will have it.
Yeah.
The night of.
When does that start back?
April?
April or June?
April or June.
Walking Dead starts back up this weekend.
This weekend? I didn't even know.
I
didn't even know.
Starting Friday night at 9 o'clock, they start from season 2 or 3, the pregnancy, when she gives birth in the jail. They start from there.
Season 2, 3.
Whatever jail.
Season 3.
Yeah. So they're starting, because last weekend they ran the first 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. Oh, I ripped my sock.
That's awesome.
That makes me sad. Oh, so we had to get back to that rumor. So yeah, Daniel Bryan not expected to go over Roman Reigns.
Awesome.
You know why they're doing Bryan against Reigns? Bryan will put on a good enough match where it'll make Reigns look good.
I was reading the other day that it looks like Daniel Bryan's going to go against Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania.
Ziggler was trying to push it on Twitter.
Yeah, I was reading something about it.
Well, because originally it was Bryan against Sheamus.
Ugh. Sheamus. They need to bring Sheamus back as a heel.
Did you hear what Roman Reigns said when he got asked about what he thought about the fans booing him and stuff?
I don't know, dude.
He goes, "Yeah, I'm just a guy trying to get rich over here." Like, that's your response, you fucking asshole. I'm just a guy trying to get rich.
I love how they had The Rock talk for him at the end.
Yeah.
Not at the. I don't know if you saw the. Yeah, it was on the network.
At the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, at the Royal Rumble, they were talking to him in the back, and The Rock was doing all the fucking talking.
Yeah. Because Roman Reigns can't talk.
I heard something about that they were thinking about bringing him in as his mouthpiece to get him over.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
What?
I'm still confused about the whole Cena Rusev thing. This was supposed to be like a premiere match at WrestleMania, and you're gonna spoil it now at Fastlane because you need another NASCAR themed pay-per-view.
Fastlane.
Fastlane and Over the Limit.
So Cena's gonna win the belt against Rusev.
No, I don't even think it's for the belt.
It's a title match now.
Really?
Yeah, it's now they've turned it to a title match.
You know why though? I guarantee that's how they get rid of the U.S. Championship. Cena's gonna retire it, cause he's the one that started that U.S. Championship with the flag on it and everything, cause he had a spinner belt with it.
Yeah.
He's gonna retire the U.S. Championship.
Or Triple H is gonna come out and go, we're getting rid of that belt. You can have that.
I wonder. They might go back. I've heard they might go back to the European Championship too, though.
Taker's supposed to be coming back this week or next week.
Oh, to do.
Because Bray called him out. Or Bray's calling him out tonight.
Is he?
Yeah, one of the two. I don't think he called him out last week. I think it's SmackDown calls him out tonight.
He calls him out on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Reason to watch SmackDown.
It's on right now, isn't it?
So, I think so. I tried watching TNA last week.
I keep forgetting.
And I don't like how they do the split screen with not Joey Styles, Taz and Josh Matthews from the different location. Like, I don't need to see them in the random studio watching. Like, just play
Yeah,
their voices.
they're not even there.
Just play the voices. Like, they have it split screen so you can only see half the ring.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch the ring. I don't want to watch you guys friggin' jerk each other off while you do commentary.
It was funny watching when they were doing that
Feast or Fired.
Jeff Hardy in what the hell's his name match when it was all weapons. Josh Matthews goes, I've never seen one of these matches before. Well, no shit, you haven't been there. Although you could have watched it on TV.
Don't be silly.
He's such a dipshit. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about that whole. It's still not that.
I was happy with it at first, and then I wasn't happy with it. Now I'm still not happy with it.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's not good. It's
The
not any better.
MVP in charge of all these guys, and
It's not any better.
then they have that other fraction with Cowboy James Storm.
I didn't know they did. The only one I knew about had Loki, or whatever they're calling him, Senshi, Loki.
MVP.
MVP.
Yeah, well, there's
the
another
black
one
guy.
with. It's got like 5 guys in them.
What is it? Like, do you know who else in it?
James Storm is like a cult leader, and he's got some giant ass Mexican dude.
Is it a homicide?
He's got a Chinese guy, a Mexican guy, and he's got the kid. What the fuck's the guy with the mask? Parks.
Oh, Abyss.
I know him by Parks.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Chris Parks.
Chris Parks.
Bow, bow, bow.
Whose career could have been so much bigger if he went to the WWE.
Oh, they could have done so much with
Yeah.
those. I'm surprised they talked about Kane on the podcast. Like, oh, what do you think of Kane? Like, constantly losing. They didn't finish it.
He's constant. He's just never hurt. He's always here. Constant.
The losing. I wonder how he feels about the last few years of his career. Like, he wanted to go back to being the monster, and they have him in a shirt and tie, and he wrestles in dress slacks and doesn't win.
Wait for those slacks to fucking tear.
Remember when he got big again, got jacked again when he first put the mask back on?
How does he feel about losing to Daniel Bryan in a casket match?
He lost to Daniel Bryan in a casket match?
Yes.
When?
It was on Raw or It was on SmackDown last week.
Oh, that's what they did to
Daniel Bryan pushed him in there and fucking closed it, stood on top of it, and yesed his way to the Hall of Fame. Hey, speaking of the Hall of Fame, next week, we have a special thing next week on the podcast.
What?
I am going to interview Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're going to interview Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yes.
Wow.
I get to ask him one question.
One question?
Yes.
Is it a tumor? It is not a tumor!
We will have that audio next week.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I really hope it's Arnold Schwarzenegger and you're asking him if he has a tumor. Because I love Kindergarten Cop.
I don't know what I'm going to ask him.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
How do you feel about being in the Hall of Fame? WWE Hall of Fame. Do you really deserve to be there? What were you on Raw wrestling?
He hit Triple H once.
Yeah, I know.
He inducted Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah, and he was on there with Joe Maglia and a couple other people.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I don't understand why he's in it. Oh, did you see something? You said you watched Raw, right?
Yeah.
They kept panning to that guy in the crowd with a mask and the WrestleMania jacket right behind the announce desk. He was covering his face basically. He was wearing a hat and a leather jacket.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh. I know people on the internet were talking about it. A lot of people thought it was Randy Orton. Not Randy Orton.
See, I was half expecting him to end up running in the ring at some point. Wow. But no, I guess he's still. They're holding him They're holding him off TV until after Fastlane.
Yeah. For the build up to, because that's gonna be Seth Rollins' Mania match.
Seth Rollins Orton.
That's what I think. But the guy that was dressed up that everybody thought was Randy Orton, the Boogeyman, Mike Wright.
Was it?
Yeah, don't know why.
That's fucked up.
Well, he's